One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Longhorns will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking to throw it, Salter. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Gets away, and the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Come into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll return it from around the 50. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Out of the gun to give to the back. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Here comes the heat. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup. Man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella. Get the 6. You pick 6.
And the Longhorns need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Grabbed in the middle, it's Moore. He's loose. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
Looking to throw on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that 1st down on the screen.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a 1st down. Nice start for this offense.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The Longhorns are rolling down the field. Gives it on the option. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
Well, right away after picking up a 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on 1st down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else. Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
A designed run for the quarterback. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Texas!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So they marched the ball 41 yards on that drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Complete to start this drive. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Quarterback may change this route. Scanning the field, it's Salter. Under fire. Makes the grab. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
This receiver is such a weapon. He has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
To the air on first down. Fires left. A strike downfield. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Texas 7, Colorado 0.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Bucs. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now. But those fans that were there when the U was the U, they know this game is not over. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Texas A&M. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. First play of this drive comes from the 27th. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Back to throw, it's Manning. Grabbed over the middle, it's Moore. Snowed under by the defense. And the Longhorns will hustle to the line. Quarterback will keep it. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. He'll take a deep shot here. Intercepted to stop the threat. Going the other way, and he's got room.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Going to the ground. Runs through a tackle. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Here's the heat. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll send the tight end in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Salter. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Buffaloes decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw. It's Manning. Bring in the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Time to take a shot. Pulls it in down the sideline. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man. Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Extending the play. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
So now it's second and long. Back to pass, it's Manning. Working that wide receiver screen. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. The Longhorns come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
It's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to pass on second down. It's complete. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a one-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Salter. Lets it fly. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, the QB looked like he knew where he wanted to go with that football, but give the defense credit. They were able to swat that one away.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. The pull and throw off the RPO. The ball squirts free. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Wide open spaces. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. the Buffaloes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Try to get it to the edge. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Longhorns want to crank the tempo. To the air. It's Manning. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Motion from the back. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Got some room under the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado! The extra point here would tie the game. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
It bounced through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. And the Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
The give on the option. Turning up. Got enough space. Touchdown, Texas! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
In the end zone.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job, and that helped lead to the home run.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's not going to take the touchback. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Salter. Finds his man. It's Hayden. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Here's the handoff. Powers through the defender. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on a defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
Got a man. It's Hayden. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Back to pass. Moving out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
The Buffaloes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Salter. Pocket breaking down. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
They'll have to do a better job of protection this time after that 3rd down sack set them back, but they'll go for it here. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. He was hoping for that interception return for the touchdown, but he's brought down at the 27.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body, and that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Holds and fires complete to the right. A huge pickup on this play. They finally get him out of bounds, and that is some kind of way to wrap up the third quarter.
Texas 21, Colorado 14.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Quarterback keeps him. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. On the move. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
The defense really gets it. They understand what's going on. The quarterback is a threat to run the football. I have to understand that. It changes the way I play defense. Am I going to have more speed on the field? Whatever I do, I got to make sure I do what they did right there. Focus in on the QB, lock in, and make sure he doesn't make it.
They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Slams ahead. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. 4th and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal. The jet sweep pass. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Quarterback has to have command in those situations. You cannot afford a penalty like that deep in your own territory. Wide receiver comes in motion. The run from the shotgun. Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He might want another play. To the air, it's Salter. Oh, they're after him. Rushes on him. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
And that one stings. Man, this offense had an opportunity to go down the field, score, make this game awesome and super competitive, and they give up a safety and give the football back. I tell you what, they were already in a hurry, and a lot of things had to happen for them to come down the field and win this football game. Now, oof, it's looking like an uphill battle.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. The handoff, keep working on that clock. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try the run. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. At the 35, he's loose. Flying out to the left. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Longhorns!
great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and the lead swells to 16, and it's getting late. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Indiana is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by a field goal over Kennesaw State. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Salter. He rifles one deep to the left. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Under fire. He'll take another shot here. Snags it on the right. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute on the 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Just keep slinging it. Might be looking to run. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line.
Well, you're trailing here in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're going to hurry up. Really nice job of awareness by the quarterback that time. Nothing open. You got to scramble. You got to go get the first down, yes, but also getting out of bounds to try and preserve as many seconds as you can on the clock.
Dropping back, it's Salter. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He's running free down the middle. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Man, this defense did a perfect job understanding the situation. You know you got the lead. You know they're going to be passing. And you come after the quarterback, get the big hit. You get pressure on the quarterback, good things happen, and they make the big INT.
From the gun, running back gets the give. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
I love the awareness by the DB. Great job, man. It's in your own end zone. You see the ball, you break on it. I'm not trying to catch that thing. I'm trying to swat it down. Make sure I don't give up the touchdown. Nice awareness by the DB.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Looking for a man. It's Salter. With the catch, it's Welch. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Second down, he'll throw it. Takes his shot. It's complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And that's really, really good coverage. Defense had him blanketed, but this is the time in the game, Jesse. You're down. Offense, you've got to make some plays. You probably got to start trusting some guys.
Yeah, because you know the coverage is going to be really, really tight. So nice job there by the target. His strong hands through the catch, making a play for his QB.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming into the game and you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. That's reeled in. It's Welch. Turning it on. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Salter. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And it's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency of this guy at QB, man. You've got to be able to stay in rhythm in an offense and stay ahead of schedule. And he's had a moment, and he threw a touchdown pass, but more consistency, more finding the open guys, delivering it to them, and keeping this offense on schedule.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quick pass on the jet motion. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. He breaks a tackle. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to throw on 1st down. Moves around to clear up the vision. He'll pull it down and run. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. And the Buffaloes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled, tried to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Salter. Under fire. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like, they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we...
Fires deep toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead will just go home with a loss. All business today for this ball.